Hi guys, my name is Sajana Yu, and I just wanted to share a little bit about why I think you should go ahead and apply to the Missio Alliance's Sustaining Women in Ministry Cohort 3 experience. I was a part of the Cohort 2 experience, and the reason why I applied was basically timing. I was just wrapping up looking at my last semester of seminary. I had finished 5 units of clinical pastoral education and was working as a PRN as a hospital chaplain. I was basically wrapping up my internship on the border, learning about immigration and migrant care with another nonprofit. And so when I saw their email about this experience, I thought, wow, yes, please. So I signed up for that. But what I will tell you though is what I gained from my time of participating, the cost of traveling to the retreat, in person retreat location, and for just of sharing of myself. I will say I gained a group of ministry friends that I probably never would have met otherwise. Um, you know, I would recommend this experience because you are guided through talking about specific topics that I think were applicable to me as a woman in ministry, and in my case, working both as a professional chaplain, but also trying to navigate the church space, figuring out what that looked like for me. And actually, one of the things that you get what you get out of it in many cases, but the structure of this 6 month cohort was set up in such a way that I think a lot of us gained because the relationships um, cultivated. We still stay in contact even though the 6 month cohort is over. We still meet monthly, and we still share in our WhatsApp chat group, about things that are going on, about resources that we found, and in asking questions. So, one of the questions that I proposed to the group, because I was going through this during that 6 month time frame, was, hey, I found my church home, and I think it's time for me to make an ask of the church. Um, how do you navigate, talking about a job description, talking about what title should I propose? Should I, what about pay? Those questions I was able to talk to this cohort group about as I was both before and as I was walking through that with this new church that I'm still a part of. I am so grateful for just having a group of women in ministry that are in different settings, not necessarily all like mine or have the same interests that I do, from different geographical locations in the world. Just committed to come together for this season, and many of us have chosen to stay connected even after our 6 month cohort has officially ended. So I say, if you're looking for community and encouragement as a female in ministry in whatever setting that you are in, or if you're navigating a new setting like I was, um, this may be the experience for you. I was just applying, checking it out, or reaching out to Sarah, who's very thoughtful and committed to creating uh, um, courageous, informative, and thoughtful spaces. I really saw that in person when I got to meet her and everybody else in our in person cohort portion. And there was a part where we were just kind of like all together in the in the pool area, hot tub area, and just talking. Like it was late, and we was just talking about ministry. And I remember asking about keeping boundaries, like just like like now I get to have just a group of women and just get to learn from one another, learn with one another. Invaluable, invaluable. Apply, I would, and I did, and I gained, and I hope that you will have a wonderful experience as well. All right. Thanks. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.